when news media pick one word or one phrase and they run with it and they try to characterize people like that, I got to tell you guys, that's why people don't trust you anymore. I mean, you're down there with used car salesmen.
Presidential candidate Dr. Ben Carson calling out the mainstream media, fighting back against their reaction to comments he made right here on Fox and Friends.
I mean, it's beyond insensitive. It's hard to hear that.
I don't understand this guy. Chastising victims of a shooting for what you assume was their cowardice is what most normal candidates would consider a gaffe.
Why would someone running for president, yes, sadly it's Ben Carson, lay the blame on those young people out in Oregon who were just killed by a mass murder? It's pathetic.
So why is the left-stream media pounding and piling on so hard Ben Carson? Molly Hemingway is a media critic with The Federalist and joins us now. Good morning, Molly.
Great to be here.
What is this about? Why get Ben Carson this week? Why has he become the incarnation of evil for the left-stream media?
Yeah, and it's not just the clips you showed. They're actually using expletives when they talk about him. The media clearly just lost it this week. And I don't know about you, but I act this way when I'm frustrated. I swear when I'm frustrated. And clearly they are very frustrated at the Republican race in general and Carson in particular. They have such vibrancy and strength on the Republican side of the debate, particularly compared to what's happening on the Democratic side. And in Carson, you have a candidate who is genuinely conservative, who is exciting people, and disrupts the media narrative that Republicans would never support a candidate like Carson.
Well, the disruption seems incredible. You talk about hateful, spiteful, coarse language. Look at what GQ said. They use an expletive in their headline. What is that about, and what does it say about the people that are publishing and writing that? Is there a sense of bias? Is there prejudice? And what is the bias and prejudice?
Well, I find it so interesting. They always talk about how crass Trump is, but you're seeing this type of language because they're so frustrated at what's happening on the conservative side of the debate. Now, part of it is just that they don't like that they can't control the Republican presidential race, and Carson, this is just more his turn. They went after Trump and didn't get him out. They threw everything they had at Fiorina, and she seemed to not just survive but thrive. And so now Carson is the third of the three outsider candidates who together have a majority of Republican votes, and they're going after him. And his response is genius. He's just telling them that they bore him, basically, and that their criticism it's not substantive.
Molly, as a final question, look at this with me, and let's talk about why the kissing cousins of Hollywood have gone off the ranch as well. A tweet by Seth Rogen, the actor, the comedian, "Bleep you at real Ben Carson." And then just when it seemed like at real Donald Trump cornered the market on saying insane BS, real Ben Carson steps up to the challenge. In 10 seconds, Molly, what should Ben Carson be doing to respond to this?
He absolutely should continue his approach of pointing out that the media have very little respect among average people and that their attacks, they need to actually explain why he's so problematic to them instead of just saying that he's outrageous.
Molly Hemingway, thank you. He's probably watching and listening. Ben Carson going to be here in 10 minutes. See you again, Molly Hemingway.